Hello, I'm Deborah Vogwell and I've just paddleboarded from Leeds to Liverpool. There were two reasons I wanted to do this. One was, for a number of years now I've fancied doing one of these like long distance challenges, whether a walk or a cycle or a paddleboard, whatever. I fancied doing that, but I hadn't really got on with it, as you tend not to. Then when we started supporting Groundwork, through Homes England, when we nominated them as Charity of the Year, it just seemed a good opportunity, and I thought, well, if not now, then when? Once I'd announced it, people kept asking me about it, and so I was committed and I couldn't give up then. A few challenges. One was route planning. I spent ages planning the route, working out where to start and finish each day. Terrible weather as well this time, which I sort of should have expected really, being March, but it was a lot worse than I'd anticipated. People were amazingly friendly as I went along, so that was brilliant. That really kept me going. I think the highlight was actually the Foulridge tunnel, which is almost a mile long, and I was quite worried about going through that because it's a mile in the dark on your own. So we'd planned that maybe I would miss that section, but when I actually got there, I spoke to one of the chap with the canal boat, and he said, "Oh no, you'll be fine." So I went through, and I was just so glad I went through. I think the low point was probably on, I think it was day 3 or 4, can't quite remember now. It rained all day and I encountered about 9 angry swans that day. So I've made progress today through sheer bloody mindedness. I've had to scramble up muddy banks to escape swans on I think 4 occasions now. I've had a huge section of towpath that's been closed next to the locks, so I've had to walk round on the road. I think I'm now back on the canal again, and the rain has stopped, so that's really, really good. I think I've probably learnt that I do persevere. I have a bit of an attitude of sort of sheer bloody mindedness, that I would just get through the next challenge. So yeah, I don't give up easily. I think that's probably what I learnt. So the key thing I quite liked about Groundwork is it strikes me as a really practical charity that's involved in lots of projects, but each of the projects are really practical, sensible projects that sort of help communities, individual people, also have a sort of quite an ecological theme as well, and a sustainable theme. So there were lots of sort of things like work to parks and organising volunteers, and the Green Doctor scheme I quite like. But there's such a range of things, but all of them just seemed interesting to me. I've benefited from doing this, and I hope Groundwork will benefit from the money that I've raised. So I think it's looking at it that way. There's a benefit for the charity, but there's also a massive benefit for the person doing the challenge. But I think if I hadn't been doing it for Groundwork, I think I probably would have backed out. I think I need a bit of a rest for a while, but I think I will do another one, actually. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the planning. I enjoyed, the challenge of it. I'm glad I've done it now. I'm not sure I could paddle much more today. So, yeah, but I think I'll do another one. But I don't know what yet.